What's up guys, it's Connor Fields here. I've been reading a lot of the comments on my videos lately, and one thing that a lot of people have asked me for is BMX tips and some advice on how to get better. So today I'm going to give you guys some gate start tips for beginners. I'm going to use my Fresh Park Practice BMX gate for that, and I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments and I'll try to answer as many as I can. So the first thing you want to do when you line up in a gate is you want to make sure that your bike is straight. The easiest way to do that is to look down. And if you can see your tires sticking out on either side of your frame, you know you're not straight. You can also use what's on the gate to help you line up and make sure that you're completely straight. Next thing you want to do when you line up in the gate, now that I'm straight, is hand position. You can put your hands on the inside of the grips, the middle, or the outside. One of the biggest mistakes that I see when I go to clinics is people putting their hands in the wrong spot. One hand inside, one hand outside. So you come in, I like to hold mine on the outside. The next thing you're gonna do now that you got your hands set is you're gonna try to balance. Now, I have flat pedals on, and I think that's a pretty important thing to say something about, because when you're starting out racing, you should be on flat pedals. It's the best way to learn anything. So you wanna look at your cranks, and you wanna make sure they're about even with the back chainstay. So my cranks are pretty even. So I'm gonna put my front foot on first. I'm right footed, so my right foot's my front foot. I'm gonna get my balance, and then I'm gonna put my left foot on. When you're balancing, the most important thing to do is stay relaxed. One thing I see a lot of people do is they squeeze really hard and they start to shake, kind of like this. You gotta use your hands and your feet, stay relaxed. If you fall into the left, lean to the right. If you're falling to the right, lean to the left. Just spend some time practicing and you'll end up getting better. One of the most important things with your feet is to make sure that your foot is in the power position, and you want to follow your foot on your pedal. Feet and hands. The next most important thing is your hands. You don't want to have your wrists back like this, because you can't pedal like that. You want to have your wrists rolled forward just a little bit. That's a good power position. Now that you've got your hands in the right spot, your feet in the right spot, and your bike is straight, the next step and the next thing that you want to do is to worry about your arms, legs, and the rest of your body. So when you stand up, you don't want to lock out. You obviously can't pedal with your arms and legs locked out. So you want to have a slight bend in all of them. You want to be balanced right over the back in the middle of your bike. Now you're in your power position and you're ready to do a gate. The next most important thing that we're going to talk about is actually leaving the gate. Now something I hear a lot is throw your hips. But if you throw your hips, you're gonna end up coming out of the gate like this. You wanna throw your entire body. Hips, middle, chest, shoulders, head. You move it all in a smooth direction forward in the direction that you're trying to go. One of the best things about using a practice gate is you don't have to worry about having any other riders around you. You can just focus on yourself, and you can focus on getting the hang of riding out of the gate. Something I think all beginners should do is practice their starts, because starts are one of the most important things in a BMX race. I hope you guys learned something today. That was very basic, very beginner tips for gate starts. I'll do an intermediate and an advanced one down the road. If you like this gate, I'll put the link for it in the bio. It's a good little practice gate for all ages. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. See ya.